the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Yankees as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. They'll match up against an imposing presence indeed. The #1 overall pick in 2009, hard-throwing right-hander Steven Strasburg. And defensively, the Angels will look like this in the field. Kalita will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
All right, here we are in a game 5. The season hanging in the balance for both of these teams. And this crowd, wow, they're one part fired up and maybe one part scared to death. This is pretty stressful. These guys have been at it since February, and now it's officially a win or go home for both teams. A true do or die.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. They'll try again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
That was gone.
This one high and deep to right center field, and it's out of here. A leadoff home run gets the home 9 on the board right out of the gate. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. His second home run of the series as the Angels take a 1-0 lead. Now the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to left field. Ibarra has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Mike Trout will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
2-0 now. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. When that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Willeen Rosario will get his first opportunity now with 2 away, and the base is empty here in the home half of the first. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put him behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now, and 2 strikes here as well.
Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Cole Calhoun will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Now the first pitch is in the air out toward right field. And no problem for the former Gold Glover Parra, and that ends the inning. Josh Donaldson will stand in, and you see the numbers for the series so far. He's really been one of their unsung heroes.
Well, it seems like in just about every series, you get that one guy who really steps up, and he's been that guy so far.
Here it comes. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were two pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Patrick Kenny will take his first cuts of the ball game here. Now the pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Now the pitch. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
So many times pitchers will get ahead and they'll start to mess around. Next thing you know, it's a full count like it is here.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Now this pitch is hit on the ground to the right side, and it'll get through. Some magic on 0-2. It's a base hit. Justin Cloutier will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Here's the first offering. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. He's ready now. The pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. He's set. Now the pitch. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Ellsbury will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Angels leave 1. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Teddy Kalita makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch coming. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And the pitch. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Ibarra comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Jose Reyes will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Another sinker here, but this one's over for strike 1.
Much better sinker there. I think that's the one he wanted to throw to start the at-bat.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike 1 and 2. Pitch on the way. And this will be fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Here's another 1-2. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2. Mike Trout will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch on the way. This is foul right side. Here it comes. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Ibarra has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Willeen Rosario will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. First offering on the way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike 1 or strike 2, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike 3, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
Cole Calhoun is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Josh Donaldson will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
A lot of these guys have come into these at-bats trying to be the aggressor, trying to make something happen. But what has happened is that they've swung and missed themselves into some early holes.
Here's the 1-1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Halos lead this one 1-0. Patrick Kenny will dig in to lead things off here in what's been a very evenly played game so far.
I'll say tie game, tie series. Hard to get much more evenly matched than what we've seen so far.
And he shoots it into center field for a leadoff single. Martin Prado will dig in. He singled his first time around. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
This is always a tough play for a charging third baseman. Everything's got to go right. And you see the good transfer, then the sidearm fling off of the right foot, and he does a nice job of getting enough on that throw to make the play.
Justin Cloutier is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. And he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Parra is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And the run will come in to score from second as now it's a 3-1 ball game. Mike Trout will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. He waits. Now the pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. The next 0-2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Angels are out in front, 3-1. Rosario will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the sixth. First pitch coming. Drops in a strike to
Yes, pa.
Now here's the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And the pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Well, he is definitely doing his part out there. See his line so far. He's keeping his guys in the ball game. He's just not getting any help offensively.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Cole Calhoun comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
Here comes a 1-2. And a bouncing ball, foul. Again, a 1-2. Now a ball sliced hard on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. Foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Josh Donaldson will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
This crowd's been something else here in this series. They are really making it tough on him out there.
The 1-0 pitch. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Throw into third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Carson Smith will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away.
Ticket to the ALCS.
And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates. front of a standing room only crowd. This joint is abuzz with activity. It's game 4 now of the American League Championship Series between the Kansas City Royals and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
And you can see the results right there. It's been about what we'd expected up to this point. Very tightly played, very tightly contested series so far. It sits at 2-1 right now, but I've got a feeling it's going to take at least 6 games, maybe even all 7 games to decide a winner in this one.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for our visitors here, the Kansas City Royals, as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. There you get a look at the starting pitcher whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number's right there on the right side of your screen. now at the defensive alignment for the Yankees behind him. Yoshida makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Just be like, hey, I'm Kevin James, the actor. You know me in my role as some King of Queens and Grown Ups, but me trying to sell weed. I'm an undercover cop, and this is a sting. Woo 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 woo. How much? Why is it so quiet? You want to get your ass hit in the game, man? No. I'd like to, but I don't want another ass whooping. It's too late. Oh, too late. Too late for me. Too late for you. Sleeping. Yeah, 'cause I got up at fucking midnight. So I'll probably be awake till about noon, 1 o'clock, and then from there go to sleep, and then I got work for the next 4 days. Because I'm not tired. Like, if I could, I would. That'd be awesome. But, nope. Holy shit.
Now the first pitch of the night is looked at for ball one as we get underway right at 7:05 on the nose. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Ready now on 1-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow by guys when you need to.
And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit. Christian Colon will stand in now, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Fastball in there for a called strike. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball. But even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Another 0-2 coming. And this may get the runner to third as it's on the ground towards second base. One away. Johnny Benner will try to pick up that run on the top of the first as they've got that leadoff man up to third now with one away. And a backhanded try, but it's just out of reach, and that's going to score the run from third. And the run will score, and the Royals are off to a 1-0 lead. Kevin Leroy will get his first opportunity here in Game 4, and you'd have to say he's been a non-factor here these first 3 games. And if they're going to have any chance of moving on, he's going to have to step up his game. They need him to help anchor this attack, and he's been absent so far. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Salvador Perez will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. He's set, now the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now another 1-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fouled straight back. Here's another 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Again, a 1-2. Now a ball hit hard toward first. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side.
Shit. No, because then I'd be going to work all fucking tired and pissed off. That's what I want to do. Get your shit and get out. Fuck you. Right? Like there's this fucking dumb bitch, like there's like the regular customers, her and this fucking dude, and like I can tell she's on shit. But every time she comes in she usually pays for everything, but like about like 2-3 weeks ago she came in, paid for everything, and now she's leaving, she grabs like 2 bags of ice out of the fucking thing, the ice bin outside. I fucking drove off and was like, you fucking bitch. So then I told her guy that, I'm like, hey dude, like if she does it again, I'm gonna, have to call the law. And she ain't allowed back in here, this and that. So fucking, he's like, alright man, I have to tell her, da 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 da. Then the next time that they came in, fucking, he brought it to her attention of what she did. She's like, nah, you were the one who did it. And it's like, no, he stayed in the car. You were the only one that was in the store, you dumb fucking twat. No, I didn't do it. Like, I want to slap the fucking heroin off your fucking breath. Yeah. At 8 o'clock in the morning, we're going to be placed in a state of emergency. State of emergency for what? I don't fucking know. Yeah, slab of that. Yeah, now that I have a challenge that doesn't involve getting interceptions, I get 3 picks. No, I'm just doing the Legends one because I already did the fucking Barry Sanders. Now I'm doing the Jerry Rice. And the Jerry Rice when you got to throw 5 touchdown passes. It's like shit. And I'm already at 2. I'm trying to get 3. 3 more, I mean. Say what? Oh yeah, I always make him fumble a lot. But I'm just saying, this game, I'm getting all the interceptions, and it happens to be one that it doesn't like get like 2 picks. So go figure. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's I'm watching old gameplay for GTA San Andreas. Reliving like 10 years ago when I beat the game because it's actually a pretty good storyline. Then I forget about like Samuel, I can't even say his name, Samuel L. Jackson playing the damn cop, and there's a few other actors in that play characters. Oh, 419. 419. I ain't doing that. Credit train off the rails of the credit. Do 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 do. I know that things are going wrong for me. You gotta listen to my words. Yeah. I mean, I wish Randy Rhoads never died. There's so many fucking huge guitarists and musicians that I just wish never passed. Or to at least still be alive. Randy Rhoads, fucking Freddie Mercury, fucking Kurt Cobain, Michael, MJ, fucking Dimebag Darrell, fucking Cliff Burton from Metallica. Dude, I wonder how Metallica would have been if Cliff Burton never passed. Dude, holy shit. Vernon Davis, man. Remember when he was like the best tight end to use in Madden? Now he's just garbage. That was like 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah, I know. So I didn't stutter. I said,
Let's go. I ain't got time to fuck with you.
Whoa, what is... Pick it up. Yeah, it was a fumble, but it was a... The CPU did a killer fucking spin. I had 3 dudes about to tackle him, and he just stopped and fucking on his fucking plant foot and spun around, and like all 3 dudes fucking just flew past him. And it's like, well, shit, but that was so fucking sick to watch. And then I hit him with the hit stick, and the ball fucking fumbled out, and it was about to roll out of bounds. I'm like, come on, one of my dudes at least jump on it, and he got it. Oh, he even did it to Ray Lewis. Holy shit, he got Ray. Pop, 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 pop. No, I got the Ray Lewis card at the beginning with the Madden GOAT, with the buying the GOAT edition. I got his card, his Legends card, but it only just stays at 83. It's like, damn, don't you go higher? Like, fuck.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, Keelan Winslow.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Yeah, his son wasn't all that. Because I remember Kellen Winslow Jr. played for a lot of teams, fucking like Tampa Bay and all that. He hopped around. Nothing like his dad.
Mike Moustakas will get his first opportunity now. He's set, now the pitch. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 sinkers down in the zone. No surprise what they're after here.
You know, Kellen Winslow once lost like 12 pounds in a game. It's fucking, it was the, I gotta remember the years, either 79 or 80, I read into it, because it's a cool little story, but it was the Dolphins versus the Chargers in the playoffs, and it was the divisional round there in Miami. And the Orange Bowl was like over 110 degrees and shit. And they're playing in the heat. And fucking, it went into overtime, and everybody was fucking running out of breath and shit. And he lost 10 pounds. I was like, holy shit.
William Gonzalez will get a chance here, and you see the numbers for the series. He just has not gotten going yet.
Now, and if they're going to get back in this series, they're going to need him to get back in the groove because this pitching staff has buried him so far.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. He's ready, now the pitch. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike.
Pitch count already becoming a factor. He's at 34 now, still not out of the 2nd inning.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Peter Yoshida will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Opposite field to left, and that's in there. Base hit around 3rd and being waved on home. And that'll score the run from 2nd as they jump in front now, 2-1. Christian Colon will stand in. He grounded out his first time. There's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Now another 2-2. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Benner ready to go here as we begin the 3rd. First pitch coming. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. here comes the 1-0. Now a check swing here and a little looper. 1-1 on the way. Now a sinker's low off the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Now the pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-2. Here it is. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Once again a 3-2. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Grounded fouled off to the left, so they'll do it again. Another payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Kevin Leroy will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. And a bouncing ball, foul. From the stretch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Pause, now the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Salvador Perez will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea.
Sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the 3rd out. Inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Royals out in front, 2-1. Alex Gordon will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. Now here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Shallow center. Aviles comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
Now a ball lined towards center field. And Moustakas is aboard. It's a base hit.
Well, what's the best way to beat a knuckleballer? Well, let him throw you something else to start off the at-bat and then sit on that pitch instead. And that worked out beautifully right there.
First pitch of the at-bat is lifted in the air out to left. Ibarra is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. William Gonzalez will dig in. He singled his first time around. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. He waits. Now the pitch. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Has a look. Now the pitch. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Peter Yoshida will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. In there, no balls and a strike. He's ready now. The pitch. Now a ball hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will come in to score from second as now it's a 3-1 ball game. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Comes set. Now the pitch. Out of play. comes a 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Davis will put this one away, and the inning is over. Johnny Venner will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth. Here's the first offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one. Kevin Leroy will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Now the 0-1 is swung on and hit on the ground to third. On to Davis at first, and there are two away. Salvador Perez will stand in now. He's lined out and hit into a double play in his first two trips. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Now here it comes. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Now the pitch. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Here it comes, 2-1. This is up the middle, and it's going to get into center field. It's a two-out hit. Alex Gordon will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in two trips thus far. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one. Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes so far.
Yeah, and that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And Davis will take this one himself to retire the side. Mike Moustakas will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. First pitch coming. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. I think that man right there just got a new lease on life after that last half inning.
Yeah, can you believe it? He's working with the lead. He might not have been expecting that.
2-0 on the way. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. 2-1. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away.
Now after the 4-run inning, we'll get to see if he approaches things any differently now that he's working with the lead. You figure the approach will be similar, but that's a good job anyway of getting the first out here.
Jordan Pacheco comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. The pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out. William Gonzalez will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. First offering on the way. And that's taken for strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And now a pitch on the way. Now a swing, and looky here, a 3rd consecutive fly ball to left. Will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning.
Revelations as to the professionalism of the attack struck police hours afterward when identification of the missing felons were further hampered by an attack by
Peter Yoshida will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. First pitch coming. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
And the way he's kept the ball around the plate so far, he deserves a few calls at this point in the game.
And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Here it comes. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Justin Wilson will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7. Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game. The opener was everything we could have asked for, and now this building stretched to capacity. Game 2 of the World Series between the LA Dodgers and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, and I think it's worth remembering right here that once you get to the postseason, it's not always the best team that wins. It's the hottest team that wins. And these guys got a good road win in Game 1, and they're going to be looking to build on that one right here.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Los Angeles Dodgers, as the skipper Don Mattingly will line his guys up this way. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number's right there on the right side of your screen. Adrian Baez will stand in, coming off a great performance in the Game 1 victory.
And he really is the X factor in this lineup. If he can stay hot, they're going to have a good chance of pulling this thing out.
And the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Alex Guerrero will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. And a ball 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. The next pitch. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. He's ready now. The pitch. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. When that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
A runner at first with no outs here. Ready with another 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. He waits, now the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. A bare hand for one. Back to first, and that was a sparkler. A double play, and the inning is over. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Yasiel Puig leads things off now in the top half of the second. Here's the first offering. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now the pitch. And he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single.
Talk about a guy who's really stepped it up all throughout this postseason. Here's your man right here. And he's on base again as he leads off the inning with a base hit.
Here's Justin Upton now. As she'll come up empty that time on the sinker, it's strike one. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Yasmani Grandal digs in at the plate. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Jock Peterson will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency happen.
Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Here's another 1-2. He makes good contact on it as this is going to make its way through into left field for a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. Agustin Guevara stands in now with a chance to either tie this game or perhaps give his club the lead. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. And a bouncing ball, foul. Ready now on 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Big pitch here, 1-2. Late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. 2 runs score. It's in time, and he's out at the plate, so they'll get 2 runs on the play, but not the 3rd. Mitch Moreland will step in now as the designated hitter here in the World Series.
Yeah, and thanks to the American League's win in the All-Star game, we're going to have a DH in games 1, 2, 6, and 7. So maybe a chance for a little more offense than they're normally accustomed to.
And this will be fouled away. He's set, now the pitch. Slider.
Smoking the dick on all of them.
1-2.
You get a good look right there. Already 33 pitches now through an inning and 2/3. That's an awfully high number. This.
Sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the 3rd out. Inning over. Adrian Baez ready to go here as we begin the 3rd. Now here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Here it comes. Hit high and deep out to left field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series. And it's given the Dodgers a 3-2 lead. And now a pitch on the way. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now the pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
That's the way you want to see guys respond after giving up a home run.
You know,
some
about
guys,
playing
they
Madden.
go into a shell, they hang their heads. Some guys get a little gun shy. They start to
GCL
fill
too.
the corners. This guy, he gets teed off. He comes right after the next guy in the lineup. If I'm a pitching coach, that's what I want to see.
And the screwball is in there, so he falls into a quick hole, 0-2. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2. Yasiel Puig will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. Got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
And so would the guy on the mound.
Here's the 1-1. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single. Justin Upton will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He's ready. Now the pitch. On the ground down the first base line. And Davis will take this one himself to retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. LA's on top, 3-2. Yasmani Grandal will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. And here's the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out. Jock Peterson will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Now the first pitch is in the air out toward right field. Under it is Parra, and there are 2 gone.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. The guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he will scroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Mitch Moreland will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there, 0-1 from the stretch. Chopper foul. Pause, now the pitch. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2. He's set, now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Adrian Baez will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. First offering on the way. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Pitch on the way. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Alex Guerrero will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick, or worse, it'll start becoming a mind, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Comes set. Now the pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And he didn't quite get all of it as this is lifted in the air out towards left center. Ibarra will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Yasiel Puig will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. A reaching try as he knocks it down. And no play after that. So put runners at the corners now as that'll likely be ruled an infield single. Justin Upton. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Yasmani Grandal will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike.
And then I work 4 days on, 4 days off.
Into center field, base hit around third and being waved on home. And the lead will move to 3 as it's now a 5-2 game. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And, Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Sometimes guys get caught up in the pressure of the World Series and their performance suffers. But he was obviously not rattled out there, and he came through in a big way.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. For the 7th and final game of the Major League Baseball World Series, the Los Angeles Dodgers took on the Bronx Bombers in the Big Apple. And it was the Yankees who came away with the win, clinching the World Series championship. It has been a storybook season for them, and they will look to repeat as champions next year.